Hello students, welcome to grade 9 triangles part 1. Task 1, learn all the definitions related to triangles and types of triangles, angle sum property, exterior angle property, etc. Right? All these things are available in grade 7 video on triangles and its properties. Congruence of triangles. To brush up your knowledge on congruence of triangles, you can also watch grade 7th video on congruence of triangles. Congruence of triangles. When two things are exactly same in shape and size, they are said to be congruent. If you remember, it's not necessary that only triangles are congruent. Two circles can be congruent, two squares can be congruent, two three-dimensional things can be congruent. That means things which are having exactly same shape and size, they are said to be congruent. We will be dealing with congruence of triangles in grade 9. So, if you recall, there were 4 cases of congruence. First was side, side, side. That is, if I have triangles A, B and C, A, B, C and triangle D, E, F, then in these triangles, if AB is equal to DE, AC is equal to DF and BC is equal to EF, then triangles will be congruent by SSS congruence case. Second case was SAS, that is side angle side. Two triangles ABC and DEF are said to be congruent by SAS congruence case if AB is equal to DE, AC is equal to DF and BC is and angle A is equal to angle D. Note that the angle should be included between the sides. ASA or AAS case. If I have this figure, this suggests me ASA. That is, triangle PQR is congruent to triangle ABC by ASA case if angle Q is equal to angle B, PQ is equal to AB and angle P is equal to angle A. We can also write in place of that AAS. This can also be considered. Why? Because it is acceptable. It is acceptable because if two pairs of corresponding angles in two triangles are equal, then the third would also automatically be equal because of the angle sum property. So we can say, we can use AAS case also if two angles and one side are given as equal for two triangles. So we can say triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR by AAS congruence case if angle B is equal to angle Q, angle A is equal to angle P and AC is equal to PR. Or we could have had here BC is equal to QR, right? Now, fourth case, that is RHS, right angle hypotenuse side case. Two triangles which are right angled, they are congruent by RHS congruence case if angle B is equal to angle Q is equal to 90 degree, AC is equal to PR. These are hypotenuse, they are equal, and any one of the corresponding pairs of the sides is equal. That is, either you have BC is equal to QR or AB is equal to PQ. Now we do some questions of exercise 7.1. Question number 2. In this question, it is given ABCD is a quadrilateral. AB is equal to BC, AD is equal to BC and angle DAB, the ones which are marked with blue, they are given to be equal. The ones which are marked with mauve color, they are to be proved. Okay. Now these two things are given. We have to prove that triangle ABD is congruent to triangle BAC, and we have to prove that BD is equal to AC. That means these two are equal. And thirdly, we have to prove that angle ABD is equal to angle BAC. So here first we take triangle ABD and triangle BAC. In these two triangles, AD is equal to BC and angle A, this blue ones which are marked, angle A is equal to angle B, this is given, and AB is equal to AB common. Therefore by SAS congruence case, triangle ABD is congruent to triangle BAC. Now we can say yes, BD is equal to AC because these are corresponding parts of congruent triangles. Yes, angle ABD is also equal to angle BAC because of CPCT. Question number 4th. Here L is parallel to M and P is parallel to Q. You have to prove that a triangle ABC is congruent to triangle CDA. Now in these two triangles, angle 1 is equal to angle 2 because CP is parallel to Q. So angle 1 and 2 will be, they will be, because L is parallel to M and AC is the transversal. Therefore angle 1 and angle 2 will be equal, alternate interior angles. Similarly, angle 3 and angle 4 will also be equal as P is parallel to Q and this is the transversal, right? So and AC is equal to AC, this is common. Therefore by ASA congruence case, triangle ABC is congruent to triangle CDA. Question number 5. Given L is the bisector of angle A. Therefore, angle 1 and angle 2 will be equal. It is also given that BQ is perpendicular and here BP is perpendicular. To show that these two triangles are congruent and that BP is equal to BQ. So for this, we have here in triangle APB and triangle APB and triangle AQB, angle P is equal to angle Q, they are both 90 degrees. Then second part we have AB is equal to AB common, and thirdly angle 1 is equal to angle 2 because this was the bisector. So in these two triangles we have by AAS congruency case, triangle APB is congruent to triangle AQB. Now once they are congruent, we can say these two are equal by CPCT. Now question number 6. What is given in question 6? For question 6, this is the figure. It is given that in this figure that AC is equal to AE and AB is equal to AD. And also it is given that angle BAD is equal to angle EAC, that is angle 1 and angle 2 are equal. We have to show that BC is equal to DE. This BC and DE, they are equal, we have to prove. So in this, what we have to do, consider triangle ADE, this triangle and triangle ABC. Here angle 1 and angle 2 are equal. We can add angle 3 to both. So here we will have, when I add this, then angle 1 plus angle 3 will be equal to angle 2 plus angle 3. Now AB is equal to AD, it is given, and AE is equal to AC. Therefore these two triangles, they are congruent by SAS congruency case. Now if they are congruent, then BC is equal to CE, BC is equal to DE by CPCT. Thank you.